Hey y'all. So I wanted to talk a little bit about some things that every time I keep making a video, I get more knowledge. So I'm just putting this all out here. Like I've been getting energies all day and I've been ignoring them, but apparently I need to speak on them to let this energy go. So that's what I'm gonna do. And for the past few hours, I've been speaking on narcissistic energy, like healing energies, and things like that. And so this tidbit of information, I just want to talk about individuals that tend to feel some type of way when they're educated about their miseducation. Um, so, for instance, a lot of unhealed people are like unhealed people are they maneuver in their survival mode. They maneuver in their defense mechanisms. That's how that operates. And I know this because that's how I was when I was in my unhealed stage. I was very defensive to everything, which is the defense mechanism. And I thought I was just so smart and just knew everything because I was in survival mode and I'm the one taking care of myself and nobody else's, so I know how I need to do, type thing. That's how unhealed people are. And when a person is a narcissist, it's amplified even more. But right now, I just want to talk about unhealed people in general because not all unhealed people are narcissists. So I just want to talk about unhealed people in general. Um, when a person is unhealed, like I said, they'll feel like they know everything. They feel like they're smart and no one can tell them nothing. You can't tell me nothing. I love that Kanye West song, but yeah. Wait till I get my money. That's my it. I love that Kanye West song. But anyway, like this how the people feel like you can't tell them nothing, right? Um, and so when a person is trying to correct these unhealed people will always take it as shade. So, for instance, if you are a Love and Hip Hop watcher or like a Housewife watcher or something like them type of shows type of watcher, you'll see a lot of that shade and miscommunication and miseducation and ignorant shit going on because all those people are unhealed. As much as they want to sit there and smile their big fancy veneers and all of their riches and stuff, all of those people are unhealed and unhealthy. Your child, they just use their money to make it seem like they're together. Child, it's a known fact that a lot of people that have those riches and have those monies and things like that are not healed. They're not together. They're they think they are because they have money, but in reality, they're not all that happy. So yeah, money does not always buy happiness. It just buys necessities. It buys covers, like cover ups. It buys material shit. Like okay. So those are those type of people. When you go and you try to educate them, the first thing they do is just get all mad, irritated, and then they want to project, and then they want to throw stuff out onto you. Or if they know some of your business, they'll try to switch your business up on you, or they'll try to use your business to hurt you. And what I mean by business is information, like maybe you've told a person some intimate information. Intimate doesn't always mean sex. It just means something that's very close to you, something that's very near and dear to your heart, personal. That's what intimate means. So I hear people use intimate all the time. Intimate doesn't have to do with sex. Just to let y'all know. Yes, it can attribute to sex, but intimacy is not about sex at all. So please educate yourself. And that's what I'm talking about. Like I could tell that to probably someone that's unhealed and they'll probably be like, well, what is it then? It is about sex because to have sex you need to be intimate. And it's like, okay, all right, bro. Just all right. So that's an example right there. Um and normally those reactions are come out because those are just triggers for those individuals that haven't healed yet. And so if you are trying to educate someone that possibly isn't healed in certain areas and you're trying to educate them, just be mindful on how you approach the situation and how you give the information to them. Um, because if you come off hard as a reaction to what they've done to you, then it's just really gonna end up in some type of argument, fight, or what have you. So try to do it as you would a child, because regardless if a person is an adult, their trauma is always going to make them act as a child, because that's what trauma is. It's your inner child who is wounded, not necessarily you, like the adult part, of course, but the inner child, and that's where a person is made up from, is from their inner child. So, um, yeah, I don't know what else I have to say. I'll probably come back on here to something else, but I just wanted y'all to know that that if you're trying to help people, just know that it does take time. Just like, you know how it takes what, 11, 12 years to go through school the first time around, from K through 12, pre-K through 12. Like, it takes time. So it's just going to take some time if you are in that field of helping individuals, or you want to go into that field of helping individuals and healing individuals. um, just be kind. That's all. That's what I'm learning too. Like, you can have the education, but just be kind to how you educate people. And I'm even talking to myself, because I know when I first started these videos, it wasn't coming from a place of evil or bad intentions. It was coming from a place of agitation, irritation, pissed off. And so I was educating from a place of probably like hurt, and so probably my messages were coming out vulgar at first, but now I've learned how to balance that out and just like, okay, some of that is you, so take responsibility and, do what you need to do to correct it so you can help others correct themselves. So that's just what these messages are about. It's not to make someone feel bad or to pinpoint. Now, I will be honest, some of them are to pinpoint, because I get energies that come through me and come around me all damn day, and whether it's through my children, whether it's through work or whatever. So, yeah, I speak on how I feel when I feel it. Okay, so if it rubs someone the wrong way, then maybe it's a trigger you need to work on. Sometimes people say things and it rubs me the wrong way. Maybe it's a trigger I need to work on. And sometimes it rubs me the wrong way because I know a person is ignorant, and I want to check that, because if you're doing that to me, you're gonna go off and do this to someone else, and we just can't have that, baby. We're not gonna have that. So yeah, I will see y'all later. Maybe soon, maybe not soon. I don't know. We gotta do the bubbles. But all right.